I don't know if you know this about me, but I love the Olympics because it is
Just like you plant a tree and the judges are like 9.7.
reaction. You won the gold and you're like, ah. Look it up now.
I bet you there's ice skating stuff.
If there was like an Olympic sport for gardening, what would it be? Italy.
Snow shoveling Olympics. The 100-meter dash. Everybody
How fast
shovel.
can you clear this little area?
The Helpful Gardeners, the podcast that digs into the buzziest plant trends and news you need to know, regardless of your growing zone. Colin is a skilled horticulturist with decades of growing experience across Canada. Brandy is the greenest of green thumbs with a love of asking questions. Welcome to our Garden Nook.
I just crushed it. Is that your grand opening?
Yes. I don't know if you know this about me, but I love the Olympics because it is very motivational to move. And especially in the Winter Olympics when it's in February and that's the last thing that I want to do. I'm watching these athletes and they're doing stuff and I am like, on the floor doing crunches and push-ups. I am like it is very motivational for me. I can't get out in the garden right now. So what else am I going to do?
I didn't even know the Olympics were on until I was like, why am I seeing so much stuff about the Olympics? Is there a Summer Olympics this year?
No, they happen. So it's like every 2 years, right? And it alternates.
Well, because I know there's a World Cup.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I know it's different from the World Cup, but I was seeing the Olympics and then I was confused. And then I found out that the Olympic, and I was like, oh, that's.
Yeah, it's happening. Do you know where it is?
I do because of Maiko.
Oh, okay.
So I told Maiko, I was talking to Maiko, and I was like, dude, I just found out it was the Olympics. And he was like, yeah, it's happening right next door to me. And
yes, it's in Italy.
Yep.
Do you say Milano? Milano.
Milan.
Okay.
I go Milan because the two soccer teams are Inter Milan and AC Milan. So that's
okay. Love how you still manage to rope it back into football.
That's where all my knowledge comes from, really. I've always liked the idea with the Olympics. All of the events they do, so when they're doing like the 100-meter dash, they should just take a regular guy from the crowd and make him race in another lane.
Just to see.
There's no basis of comparison, right? Like, you look at the slowest and you're like, oh, whatever, he came 8th. Guaranteed the slowest is crossing the line and the other guy hasn't even done a quarter of the track.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. What do you think out of all of do you know all of the winter sports?
I doubt bobsledding because the Jamaican team and then the Eddie the Eagle ski jump thing.
So anything that's been depicted in pop culture.
Isn't there one where you have to like ski and then shoot a gun and then ski a bit more and then shoot a gun a bit more?
Hold on, I'm looking it up now.
I bet you there's ice skating stuff.
Yes. Yeah. So there's ice hockey. There's
of course there's hockey.
curling, right?
Yeah.
Snowboarding.
Do you want to hear something fun about curling?
What?
Okay, just a random fact I know about it. In the UK, I think there's something like 400 curling rinks. Okay. None of them are in England. They're all in Scotland.
Oh, man. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. So the Scots are representing that.
I was really interested that it was in Italy because you just assume that Italy is a lot of a warmer climate,
when
right?
When you picture Italy, you're picturing beaches.
Exactly. I didn't realize that they had this like winter wonderland going on. Like, and they can do everything. They've got luge, skiing, biathlon, which I think might be the
shooting skiing.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Let's just say it is.
Oh, figure skating.
Yep.
Duh.
My ice skating covered figure skating, speed skating, and hockey.
Right.
By the way,
all of the skate sports.
Did you put a blade on your foot?
Oh, archery. Oh, wait, no, that's summer. Sorry, that's summer. Colin's like, I'm in.
Yeah, we should totally host the Olympics.
So I am definitely into it. I'm just like glued to CBC right now. If there was like an Olympic sport for gardening, what would it be?
Oh my God. That could be
lugging soil.
Yeah, there could be different categories like powerlifting,
like
and it would
more
be like
the Highland Games.
Yeah, how many bags of soil you can put on your shoulder. 100-meter leveling.
I feel
Where
like,
you've
or
got
like
your rake.
tree pruning.
Tree pruning.
That would be something.
Tree planting.
Oh, how many trees can, but then what if you plant them crappily?
But it doesn't, same as when you're doing speed walking. If both your feet come off, you're penalized.
Oh.
So at the end, the judges, you plant a tree and the judges are like 9.7.
Ooh, or like figure skating, but with plants. So kind of like how I mow lawns. With like, the flare, the flare. So like maybe if it's like interpretive gardening.
It's like cocktail where you take your plant, you flip it, and you catch it.
Oh,
Interpretive dance.
Like juggling with like your tools and stuff.
Where they're running with the ribbons.
Oh, I love that.
You've got like a pothos.
Yeah, or like how you water. So like you water with like the ribbon.
Yeah,
something
because you can do that with a hose.
Yeah, maybe not for the Winter Olympics. We're all talking probably summer Olympics.
You can garden in the winter, so there we go.
Maybe you do in Italy.
Snow shoveling Olympics, the 100-meter dash. Everybody
How fast
shovel.
can you clear this little area?
There you go.
Canadians would just be awesome at that. Hey,
yeah, I think we do pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the flowers surprisingly do have a part to play in Olympics. I found out. Have you ever watched the Olympics? Okay, I'm going to paint the picture for you and anybody else who hasn't watched the Olympics. So imagine the podium and there's like this 1, 2, and 3, and then the national anthems are playing and they get their medals and they also get flowers. So they actually get a bouquet of flowers.
I've seen that actually in popular culture.
Yes, there you go.
Yep.
Everywhere that hosts the Olympics, they get to sort of like create the bouquet that is going to go to all the athletes that year. Super cool.
Okay.
So for the Italy Olympics for 2026, it is an arrangement of mountain wildflowers, which I thought was cool. So they've got high altitude species native to the Dolomites and the Alps, such as Edelweiss and cyclamen, which is interesting. Cyclamen's usually like a houseplant here. I've never really seen it anywhere else.
I wouldn't have thought that's where it was native to.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Edelweiss, I know is from the Alps because I watched The Sound of Music as a kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, musicals, yes. Olympics, no.
They are also designed to be dryable, and then they're paired with potted versions so the athletes can keep them as permanent mementos. I guess they just used to just like be left in the hotel rooms and then they would just die.
When you're leaving, I would imagine you have so many people with their cameras and mics, and you've got to do interviews. Your coach is probably coming to talk. You probably want to see your family, your significant other.
Yeah.
I can't imagine those flowers are going to be held on to or last much longer. I imagine they get passed off pretty. The medal is fine because it's around your neck, and you probably imagine you're more proud of your gold or your silver or your bronze than you are your bunch of flowers.
Well, I mean, to be honest, if I was in that position, all the work that you've put in, the fundraising, the support, the long hours, all of that stuff, the financial support, I feel like I would be keeping literally everything. I'd be keeping
Fair enough.
the Kleenex that I used.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be like all of that to put into a memento box, and to keep the flowers is kind of nice too. I mean, because that's what brides will sometimes do. I've actually seen that where they'll like contact a business who will dry the flowers for you, and then you get to keep them as
Jenny is doing a lot with dried flowers this year. She's actually planning our flowers for the garden this year based on what she wants to press and dry because of designs.
Yeah.
She finally pulled out the roses from her bouquet that she dried when we were married.
Aww.
And she's incorporating them into flowers that she dried this year for an anniversary piece.
That's really nice.
Yep.
See, flowers are so inspirational. Yep. And one of the cool things also is it's an Olympic tradition that the flowers that are chosen be hypoallergenic and scent-free, to ensure that they don't bother the athlete's breathing. So if you, I can't even imagine if you were, had an allergic reaction, you won the gold and you're like,
you win the gold and your eyes are puffy.
Like you were really emotional up there. Can you tell us what you were thinking?
Because, and a lot of athletes too, don't they do like multiple events?
Yes.
So you win gold in one and then you place dead last in the other.
Because you have this like allergic reaction that's spread a whole day.
You're blasted on Benadryl.
Yeah. Like they didn't pass the drug testing.
Because of the flowers.
Because of the flowers. Exactly. So for Milano Cortina 2026, it's actually the first time in Olympic history where the flowers have actually come to life in the mascots.
Oh,
This is how cool flowers are. So there's
I didn't know there was mascots in the Olympics.
Yes. Okay. Well, so what was it for Vancouver?
Does every country get their own mascot, or
Yes,
is
of
it
course.
one mascot for the Olympics?
No. It's for
Okay.
the whole Olympics. Sorry. There's 6 snowdrops called the Flow. And they're these small flowers, and they represent the ability to overcome obstacles, blooming in harsh conditions like the mountains, a symbol of hope and resilience. And they just kind of like hang out. They're just there. It's actually really cool because they were designed by school children when they were looking for mascots.
I like that.
And they found that they were inspired by flowers.
Yeah. It really does, often, and maybe we need one now more than ever, because it really does seem to unite a country.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is pulling, like, you never hear that, I'm disappointed our country got gold because that person is from such and such a place.
Yeah.
Right? So I maybe we do need it. And anytime that you can bring flowers and get the kids involved and make it a big thing, I'm all about that.
Yeah, I was just surprised that flowers and like gardening and all of that had such an important
I would
play.
never have thought of that.
No, I wouldn't have even. Can you get snowdrops here in Canada?
Yeah, we get snowdrops as bulbs.
Oh my gosh, even here.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Maybe this might inspire you to look.
I didn't plant any. No, I
No,
saw
you
them.
didn't?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you would have had to have planted them in fall.
Yeah, but you can get snowdrops. We have them as bulbs.
Ah, okay. Well, that's really cool. So I thought that would be a little bit of tidbit to share with you today. And if you're watching the Olympics, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to know what you're excited for in terms of like what event you like to watch, or if you might be maybe you planted snowdrops and you're like, oh.
Or maybe you're in the Olympics.
Or maybe you're in the Olympics and listening to this podcast.
In which case, can we have some flowers?
Yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by Golden Acre Home and Garden. Find seasonal inspiration for your home and garden in Calgary, Alberta year-round. Visit goldenacre.ca. The comments and opinions expressed by the Helpful Gardeners on this show are our own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Golden Acre Home and Garden. For more information on everything we covered today and to leave us a voice note, visit goldenacre.ca/podcast. The Helpful Gardeners are on Instagram at The Helpful Gardeners Pod. Keep on growing, gardeners!